What's going on, everyone? This is Chris around the ATL, and this is around the ATL side notes this afternoon on Thursday. Is it Thursday? 2 o'clock. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay the whole time. I've been trying to wait, but I was supposed to be somewhere working on a car. But since I hadn't gotten the call yet, I said, okay, I don't want to wait any longer. Let me see if I can come on here and maybe try to do this review. So what will happen is if I have to go, I'll end it, delete everything, and I'll start all over later on this evening. We'll see what happens. This afternoon, I will say that one of our sponsors for this episode is Southern Classic Transportation, comfort and courtesy unrivaled. If you are in Atlanta, Georgia, and you need to go to the airport, or if you need to go to a particular location within the city, or even if you have to go out of state, use a car service. There's some people who don't like flying. Use a car service. Call 404-291-0150. Let them know. Let Dennis know that Around the ATL sent you. And of course, our other sponsor is IMTM Worldwide Images. And if you need a photo shoot, let me go ahead and say again, they are preparing to come to Atlanta the first week of March. So if you're someone who needs a photo shoot, you got a business and you need headshots for your entire staff, you need promotional photos for whatever you're doing, acting, modeling, whatnot, music. You want family photos. You're pregnant and you need maternity photos. Make sure you contact imtmworldwideimages.com. They actually have a special going on right now for the month of February that's going to end tomorrow. So you need to book today. So make sure you let them know Around the ATL sent you as well. So all that being said, I haven't done a review in a very long time. Okay. Oh, before I get into that, make sure you subscribe to the IMTM Worldwide Radio page. If you end up watching this episode and I finish it, make sure you actually subscribe to the YouTube page that you're watching. Just take a second and click the button. It'll help us out so much. You can also follow on Facebook and Instagram, IMTM Worldwide Radio. I guess I could be clicking all this stuff. I haven't done it in a while. IMTM Worldwide Radio on Facebook and Instagram. You can also follow us on Twitter, Intellect ATL and Jordan23 ATL on Twitter. And you can also follow us on Twitch. Even though I'm not broadcasting on Twitch today, follow us. And so when I do broadcast on Twitch, you'll see it as well. See, it's so much easier doing this rather than a 30-minute show. 30 minutes is not a lot of time to do all this extra stuff that I'm doing right now. So that's cool that I get to do it today. If you don't know, we are live every Thursday night, which is tonight, 7 p.m. on Sports Visions 92.1 FM. So make sure if you have not listened in a while, make sure you listen tonight. It helps us go forward as we're on the air now, weekly on the radio station. We want to grow. Again, 30 minutes, it's not a lot of time. We want to get to an hour sooner than later. So again, if you want to sponsor the show, hit me up on, let's see, where can you hit me up at? You can hit me up, here it is, imtmworldwideradio.com, or you can also go to, again, Facebook or Instagram, IMTM Worldwide Radio. All right, so today, if I have time, I'm going to do a review. I haven't done a review in a long time because of scheduling. When I do a game review, I'm doing shot for shot how the other team scored all their points against the Atlanta Hawks. Okay. I go through points in the paint, second chance points, fast break points, and three-pointers as well. I've also added how many points are we leaving on the court as well. Passes from Trae Young, open shots missed. Okay. Now, I've done the last 8 games of the 2023 season. I started on the 2024 season, and then again, I had to stop because of scheduling. But I've done a few games in between, and right now I'm going to try to do this Orlando game that I'm going to do today, the Detroit Pistons game, and then the Miami Heat game that we had recently won. All right. So that way I can have a couple more games under the belt, so to speak. So let's get into it. And did I lose it? Where's my notes? Here we go. Oh, I never saved it. That's my fault. So like I said, when I do a full game review, I'm going over a lot. And in this Orlando game, we lost by 6 points. Okay. And why did we lose by 6? We'll get into that in a second. But I said in our interview with Steve Holman that the way we will be able to still finish sixth is if the following happens. Number one, Zach becomes the rookie of the year. We know he has the capability of giving us 15 to 20 points a night, but he's not doing it consistently. And yes, he's 19, he's a rookie, but at the same time, he has done it. So we need it now. Like we have injuries, we have people missing. We need it every night in that starting lineup, right? So that's one thing. Okongwu has to be consistent. He has had his moments, but then again, he doesn't have moments. We need him to be consistent every game, right? Yang, he has to be getting all the minutes possible because he's really legitimately our only real shooter on the court now, right? And then he needs to be consistent. Karras and Mann have to be consistent off the bench every night. Muhammad Gay, for whatever minutes he gets, has to be consistent, right? We know what we're going to get out of Trae for the most part, right? Dyson, we also know what we're going to get out of him defensively, but then sometimes he has those offensive nights where he really shoots a lot and hits nothing sometimes, right? So if those things do happen, we'll have a shot. But unfortunately, again, it gets back to they're not happening. So again, this afternoon, I should say, we're going to talk about the Orlando Magic game. All right. We lost that game 114 to 108. 114 to 108. So we lost by 6 points. And it was a game at home. We really needed to win this game, right? It was the first game of the second half of the season. We really needed to win this game with a team that we're fighting with in the standings, correct? So here's how it happened. So first of all, only two players hurt us the whole night. Excuse me. Hurt us. I should have got some water. This was an impromptu episode, obviously, right? So Franz Wagner had 25 points, 7 boards on 9 of 18 shooting. We lost by 6 points. Banchero had 36 points, 10 boards on 11 of 25 shooting. We lost by 6 points. Orlando had 26 fast break points, 15 second chance points, 58 points in the paint. They only hit, though, 6 threes in the whole game for 24%, but they beat us by 6 points. 6 of those threes. Take 2 of those threes away. Do we win the game? We lost by 6, though. For the Atlanta Hawks side, Zach, 4-15 from the floor, 11 points. He did have 12 rebounds, a steal, and a block, though. Okay. Muhammad Gay was 1 of 2 for the whole game at 2 points. Okongwu, 4 of 8 for 11 points. Starting lineup, I'm mentioning now. Dyson, 3 for 15 from the floor, 10 points. He did have 11 rebounds. He did have 4 assists. He did have 3 steals, but he was 3 of 15 from the field. That hurt. Trae, of course, was 13 for 28, 38 points, 6 assists, had a steal. Levert off the bench, 6 of 13 for 13 points. Niang, 2 of 6 for 8 points. And Mann, 3 of 5 for 7 points. Clint was 1 of 6 for 3 points. And Barlow, 2 of 2 for 5 points. We lost this game by 6 points. So, again, the other reason I'm doing this review, because you got people blaming Trae Young. First game out the All-Star break, Trae Young gets 38. It's his fault. Okay? That is what is being said. So before I get to the defensive side of this review, let's go over some of the offensive things, okay? Or let's go over some of the other things in this game, all right? Shot opportunities. Trae Young leads the league in assists, total assists per game, clutch assist, and potential assists per game. 21 a game, potential assist a game. He also is a league leader in clutch points as well. Points in the fourth quarter as well. Points generated off of assists as well. Points generated off of points and assists as well. But it's Trae's fault, though, that we lost this game. In this particular game, okay, Trae Young had 15 points in the fourth quarter. We're going to get into that at the end of this, okay? But remember, he had 15 points in the fourth quarter. In the first quarter of their Orlando Magic game that they lost 114, what was this? what was the score again? 114 to 108. In the first quarter of that game, see, we lost 4 points from 2 point blank shots at the rim. Passes from Trae Okongwu and then Niang. 2 points. That's 4 points each. That's 4 points right there. We lost this game by 6 points. 4 points right there, lost. 2 passes from Trae. In the second quarter, 4 more points in the second quarter. So now 8 points lost that we didn't score. Passes from Trae Young that didn't go in the basket. So Trae Young gave the ball up 4 times for 0 points. So let's watch one of these real quick. You know what? I knew there was a reason I hadn't done this yet because I hadn't actually uploaded the videos yet. So let's see if I can do this on the fly. Wow, I wonder if I can do this on the fly. I don't know if I can do this on the fly, but we're going to find out today. Let's see if we can do it. Give me a moment here. I got to find it now. See, Clint Capella. All right, so let's see. He should be in order. So first quarter, I have it labeled. So maybe I can't do this. There it is. Let's see if this is the right one, first of all. Bear with me, folks. Thanks for being patient on Around the ATL, trying to kill this dead zone here.
Hawks at 48%. They've hit 5 of 7 from deep. Capella, take it to the hole, big fella.
Yeah, he took it to the hole, but he missed it. Layup, point blank, at the rim. That's Trae's fault. That was Trae's fault. That's 2 points right there. That's 2 points. That's one of 2 layups he missed in the second quarter. Okay. Third quarter, we left 6, 7, 8 points on the floor. Here's one of them. Let me see if I can find it. This is for a shot from Zach, a 3-pointer. Let's see if I can find it. Was it third quarter? ZR miss. Here we go. So let me upload this. I knew there was a reason I hadn't actually started this show yet, and I just didn't think about it until now. So what I'll try to do is after I do this last bit of the missed shots, I'll see if I can upload all the videos at once and see if we can do it.
Keep it going. Rockin' Wagner. Outside Ricochet. Can't shoot. Miss. Rebound Carter.
That's a big-time rebound. Goes up in traffic.
In the third quarter, the Hawks missed 2 threes at 6 points. Passes from Trae. One from Zach and one from Muhammad Gay. The other points was a missed shot by Daniels for 2 points. So far, again, let's do the math. First quarter, 4 points. Second quarter, 4 more points. That's 8 points. Third quarter, 6, 7, 8. 8 more points. That's a lot of points when we lost by 6, right? These are passes generated from Trae Young. Fourth quarter. The start of the fourth, Barlow hit a 3-pointer to make the score 92-84. Clint was still in the game until the 7-minute 14 mark of fourth quarter. What was the reason that Clint was in the game, played almost 5 minutes in the fourth, had no points? Barlow played 2 minutes and 27 seconds for the game, okay, gave you a 3-pointer at the beginning of the fourth. We couldn't use a couple more shots from Barlow, you don't think? Because guess who else didn't score in the fourth quarter? Okongwu didn't score either. Neither did Dyson. Neither did Zach. Remember I told you I was going to get back to that earlier? We had 4 players in the fourth quarter of this Orlando game that did not score at all. We lost by 6 points. In the fourth quarter, Niang also misses a 3. Let's see if I can find it. And we also we didn't get 2 threes and 2 2-point baskets for a total of 6, 7, 8, 10 points. 10 points in the fourth quarter that we didn't get from shots generated by Trae Young. Here's this shot from the Yang. I'm about to pull it up now. This is a lot of points. Again, you want to blame Trae Young. So are we blaming Trae Young because he keeps passing the ball and people aren't hitting shots? Because I just don't think you can do that. Here's that shot from the Yang.
Right in front of the official. Niang, corner three. Rebound to Banchero.
And that's the second shot in a row he missed from a pass from Trae Young, by the way. Because the first one was a step back 2-point shot that he missed. Okay? So let's add it all up. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. 34 points. 34 points. Shots generated from Trae Young left on the floor in 4 quarters, and we lost this game by 6 points. So explain to me how that's Trae's fault. 10 of those points were in the fourth quarter. If everybody hit their shots in the fourth, or 3 of the 4 players hit their shots in the fourth quarter from passes from Trae Young, the Hawks win this game just based off of that. Trae Young should have had 14 assists in this game. He had 6. Trae Young leads the NBA 21 potential assists every game. He's averaging 11, 12 assists a game. That means how many shots are being missed at minimum? Think about that, but you blame Trae Young. I'm saying this out loud so you can see how crazy and foolish it sounds when you say it out loud like that. But we're going to get deeper into it, though, as we get ready to go into the defense. Now, here's where I beg you to give me a moment as I try to see if I can do this literally on the fly. First quarter, first shot. I'm going to see if I can upload all of these shots now, and hopefully I have enough space. Usually, I'm more prepared than this, but again, I was on hold, kind of like a holding pattern, waiting for a text or a phone call to come and finish repairing a car that we have a fuel pump for. And this time I didn't want to leave if nobody was coming, because yesterday I actually left and then found out that the person wasn't coming. So this time I said I'm not going to do that and just have all those hours kind of just gone. So I said I'll stay here and hang out a little bit longer. So I was able to write the show up, but the one thing I forgot was to plug in the videos. So I don't even know if these are going to go in order or not. We're going to risk it, though, as I wait for this to come in. But just think about that. 34 points left on the court. And if you listen and watch any of my reviews from earlier in the season, I told y'all we were leaving between 25 and 40 points a game on the floor from wide open shots missed from passes generated from Trae. And that's not counting the wide open shots we're missing as well on top of that. We miss a lot of shots, people, that are wide open. Layups, dunks, wide open 2s, wide open 3s. It's absurd. It's horrid. And that's where consistency comes back into play again, that I've been mentioning a lot lately, is that you have other teams that just have more consistent players. It's not necessarily that they're better. They just do their job just a little bit more often than we do. And I'll get into some of the other subtleties in regards to like blocking out and stuff like that. We just don't do it, again, because we are not coached to do it. It doesn't matter to our coaching staff that we won't do the basics. Because if we did, and we did those on a regular basis, it'd be almost impossible to beat the Hawks. As evidence from the final scores that we keep seeing. Well, you got a lot of files each. Please delete some files before uploading more. Okay, here's the disaster I was hoping not to have. So let's see if I can
look a lot more comfortable. Well, the level of aggression was night and day.
Y'all weren't supposed to see that. So let's see if I can delete these without messing up here. I hate to have to delete these because I like to keep some of these up, but apparently I got too many. So I'm doing this on the fly, so bear with me, guys. Whenever y'all do get to watch this, I know some of y'all are at work right now, but I appreciate those who do support and will watch this after the fact. Now, again, if I don't get to finish this whole episode, I will just delete it and start all over later on this evening. All right, let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to have to delete that. So let's see. Where did it end at? Second quarter, first shot. So second quarter, first shot. Second quarter. Here we go. So, oh, it almost finished. All right, so let's see. Let's see if we can get this going. Because so far he hasn't hit me back. I've gone over part of what I wanted to talk about in this review against the Orlando Magic, that we lost this game by 6 points and why we lost this game and why it can't be Trae's fault. See, here's a text message though. So let me rephrase that. It can't be entirely Trae's fault, but people are blaming Trae Young entirely. You see how that is? Everybody has faults. But for it to be on Trae completely, totally, dominantly, no, that's just impossible for a player that had 38 points in the game and 6 points, 6 assists, I should say, in the game. And he should have had 14, but people kept missing shots. And most of that was in the fourth quarter, as he scored 15 points in the fourth quarter. Sorry, it don't work like that. Everybody has to do their job just a little bit more, because that's how people keep beating us. In this case, by the way, Orlando only had 2 players hurting us, and we didn't double them. We cannot ever double someone who's hurting us. It's like it's a rule of some sort. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. But anyway, first quarter of the Orlando Hawks game, which we lost by 6 points. I'm going to keep bringing that score up. This can't be. Oh, that's not in order. We're going to see if I can make this happen on the fly, because I know some of this is not in order. I'll have to do it one by one. So the first quarter, Trae has Anthony, Dyson has Franz, Mohamed Gay has Banchero, Okongwu has Carter, and Zach has Caldwell Pope. Okay, so that's the lineup for the most part. First shot of the game, off the jump ball, Okongwu tips the ball towards Orlando's basket where Trae Young is usually sitting, right? Dyson then kind of tips it, and he tips it towards Trae, but really, it's not really hard enough to get all the way to Trae. It kind of actually, what happened is Okongwu was tipping it to Trae, but for whatever reason, Dyson kind of deflected it a little bit, and Banchero looks at that and saw that, so he hustles and beats Trae to the ball and dunks it. Now, with all that happening and everything, I'll give that one to Trae, because he didn't come up and maybe realize what had happened. What had happened was, right? But that was just, I'll just give it to Trae. I'll give those 2 points to Trae. I'll just say that. Because he could have moved up. Now, he couldn't have stopped Banchero once Banchero got the ball because of size, but it is what it is, right? Second shot, first quarter. Again, when you're on offense, you have to be ready to transfer over to defense at any given time, right? So off a drive and a miss by Zach, Dyson was going. Oh, I forgot to show you the actual first shot of the game. Let me do that now.
Is to get into the top 6 and avoid the play-in tournament. Kevin Scott is our lead tonight. Paolo Banchero takes it and dunks it.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, why did he tip? Anyway, that was the first shot of the game. Second shot, again, when you are on offense, you got to anticipate when you have to go on defense. You got to see where your man is. You know what your assignment is. And if for whatever reason you're out of place, you need to let someone know that. So off a missed shot by Zach, Dyson, where he was at, he was going towards the basket trying to see if he can get a rebound, offensive rebound, right? But that took him away from his man. So when that happened and we didn't get the ball, Franz, boom, darts down the court. Now, because Dyson left his man, that means someone has to pick him up. Now, in that case, Trae was there. But then you also had some other players who also saw the same thing. And again, no one calls it out. Okongwu is there as well, and he's actually the closest to him. But Franz still ends up getting a fast break dunk, though. I'm giving this one to the team because, again, it was communication. No one said nothing to nobody. Watch this.
Working with Kevin tonight, Ricochet takes it up and rolls it off the rim. Bancaro to a leaking out Franz Wagner who dunks it. 2 buckets, 2 dunks for Orlando.
And see, on the technical side, I know this is the beginning of the game, but Okongwu stopped running as well. I should give that to Okongwu, but I'm gonna keep it with the team because of the communication thing. But now looking at it again, he stopped. You should have fouled him. Foul him. Don't give him an easy layup. Remember, the Orlando Magic had 26 fast break points in this game. And we lost this game by 6. Think about that. Third shot. Again, why is it so hard to stay attached to your man? Why can't you use your peripheral vision? Bancaro shoots a mid-range shot and misses it. Franz gets the board. And at this point, you got 4 players looking at one guy, which means there's 4 players open. There's 4 players floating around out here, not attached to anybody. Bancaro cuts, and still nobody is looking at any other Magic players or gets attached to them. Carter then cuts to the lane, and still nobody calls out any assignments. Hey, pick up man, get window, nothing. Carter gets behind the whole team, and he lays it up. Again, that's 2 points that didn't need to be scored just because nobody is going to do anything. And again, that's coaching. Watch this shot.
Bancaro off the screen. Wagner. Back to Bancaro. Hollow lobs it and Carter dunks.
What is Muhammad Gay doing? Who is he guarding? Like, look, watch this again. Tell me who was guarding who. Watch Okongwu, watch Muhammad Gay, watch Dyson, watch everybody.
Bancaro off the screen. Wagner. Back to Bancaro. Hollow lobs it and Carter dunks.
That's embarrassing. Someone should get fired for that, but we don't because we don't care about defense on this team. Fourth shot. On this possession, Trae had Pope. Pope sets a screen. Trae flashes to Bancaro, but gets back to his man, Pope. Okongwu gets back on Bancaro. Carter pops out from the post. Muhammad Gay has him now. Carter hits a turnaround jumper. But Muhammad Gay was there in this case. Let's look at it.
Bancaro in the middle to Carter. 15-footer. Banks in.
Nothing you can do about that, I guess, right? We could, but we didn't. Fifth shot. This is basically a give and go. Bizotzi gets the ball at the top of the key. Man has Franz. Franz cuts to the basket and gets and Franz gets a layup. Oh. Trying to find it, folks. Here we go. Watch how this translates out.
Yeah, you know, you took the words right out of my mouth. Just doing a great job at really getting yourselves opportunities.
Man just gets beat. Like, you know, I mean, I guess it happens sometimes, but did it need to happen there? Sixth shot. Black just drives to the hole for a layup. Trae has Black coming up the court. Bizotzi comes to set a pick. Trae Young tries to anticipate, but Black actually doesn't take the screen. He goes the opposite direction. At that point, someone needed to switch, and nobody did. Now, did Trae call it out? No. But somebody on the court should have said it, or someone should have known to do it, and no one did it still. And Black went all the way to the bucket, by the way. Niang was there also. But he was there because he had left his man wide open. So if Black had wanted to pass, he would have had a wide open shot in the corner because Niang was just sitting there in the paint, kind of like Garrison Matthews likes to do all the time. Let's go ahead and watch this sixth shot of the first quarter.
George Niang just knows how to play. Penetrates, find a wide open man.
Anthony Black, good defense by Niang, but the shot goes. And
And see, it's like there's no remorse, there's no adjustments or nothing. It happens again and again and again and again. Seventh shot. Again, how do you stop fast breaks? You pick up man, you stop the ball, you get attached to somebody. You're not just going down the court just to get down the court. You're supposed to be getting down the court to beat the other team from getting down the court. And we don't know how to do that. We gave up 26 fast break points in this game, people. Off the long rebound, Bazazzi is running down the floor. He has beaten Clint. No one says, hey, pick up my man. No one does that. Now Franz gets the ball. Nobody picks up. Clint doesn't say, hey, pick up my man. He just lets his man go down the court. Franz sees him and passes the ball, and they get another layup. Watch this seventh shot of the first quarter.
Long rebound belongs to Jonathan Isaac. In the middle of Wagner. Franz to Batadze.
Batadze just went all the way. That was Clint's guy. Clint just followed him. Like that's deep. That like he followed him as if that was the right thing to do. The right thing to do would have been, hey, my man is beat. Someone pick up my man. And then Clint picks up whoever that man is. That's what basketball is. We don't do that. We just feel that if we got down the court, we did our jobs. And it translates out to giving up 26 fast break points, and we lost this game by 6. Eighth shot. Again, coaching. Stay with your man. Block out. Call out screens. Switch. It's basic. It really, truly is. But we don't do basic on the Hawks, do we? Man has Franz at the top of the key. Gets a screen from Bazazzi. He drives. Kicks to a wide open Isaac. Because Niang has left his man again. Sounds familiar. Isaac shoots an air ball, but Clint doesn't block out. Eighth shot, first quarter.
Terrence Mann creeping up on Wagner. Batadze screens. Weak side corner, Isaac. That's an air ball. Batadze with 4.3. Right place, right time.
All Clint had to do was block his man out, and they don't score those 2 points right there. They had a wide open three-pointer that they missed, air ball. Clint gets the rebound. That's 2 less points. We lost by 6. That's 2 possible less points just right there. Besides the layups that Clint missed in this game. He was 1 for 6. All of them layups, right? Going into the second quarter, though, guess what? The Hawks had a 40-21 lead. We had a 19-point lead, guys. With all that foolery I just mentioned, we had the lead. First shot, second quarter. Let me see if I can find it. Everything is out. Let's see if I can go ahead and put this in order real quick so that way I'm not scrambling too bad. Let's see. Oh, goodness. 11. Where's the 10th shot? There's the 10th, 9th. Where's the 8th? 6. Where's the 7th? There. Where's the 4th? I don't see the 4th shot. First, second. I'm missing the 4th. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3rd. I'm also missing the 2nd somewhere. Give me a moment, y'all. I'm trying to clean this up just a little bit here. I guess I'll download it when I get to it. So, second quarter. First shot. Here we go. Man, this is going to be confusing if I don't do this right? First shot. So, help defense is help defense for a reason, right? Rotations are necessary, right? Anthony is going to be bringing the ball up in this case. He gives to Batadze. Franz is coming around. Batadze picks man off. At this point, Clint should, in basketball, stay with his man. Franz is going to go to the basket, and that's where Niang needs to pick up and forces him to pass it to Isaac, dare him to shoot that 3 as Trae rotates, and then hopefully he passes it to Anthony, and then man rotates, and hopefully we can run out the shot clock. But we don't ever do that because why? We don't know how to rotate. We don't know how to pick up man. We don't know how to call out nothing. So our big men always stay with the big man or stay with the roller, and let the guy hit the alley-oop every single doggone time forever, right? But we don't know how to stay with man. We don't know how to do that. And you would think after all these years of having Clint here, him knowing that we don't do that because we don't coach defense here and we don't rotate, we don't do help defense here since John Collins ain't here no more, especially, right? That Clint would be like, you know what? I need to stay with my man to prevent this easy bucket, and we need to just risk the rotation. Someone else needs to do their job, but we don't do that. So here's the first shot of the second quarter. Again, remember, we lost this game by 6 points.
Well, the Hawks, again, has taken total command of this game, really starting to create some distance.
Lob to Batadze.
Clint needed to stay with Batadze in that case. He should have stayed with him, and he didn't. Second shot, second quarter, and again, I'm going to have to download this one on the fly. For some reason, it didn't make it. So let's see if I can find it real quick. Second shot, second quarter, right here. Off a missed layup by Clint, we got another fast break. Nobody stops the ball. Nobody picks up man. Fran goes down the court and gets a layup. Niang was the closest. Remember, the Hawks gave up 26 fast break points. We lost this game by 6 points. I want you to remember that. I'm going to keep saying it. We lost this game by 6 points. This is one of another 13 games or so this season we've lost by 7 points or less.
Capella, take it to the hole, big fella. A lot of contact, but no whistle. Magic come the other way. De Silva gives Franz Wagner with the reverse. Timeout for Quinn Snyder.
There's always contact with Clint. There was no contact. He missed a point-blank layup. Sorry, Bob. Third shot. Okongwu gives up a layup to Black by not engaging off the screen. You know, another basic of basketball we never do. When we have someone that gets screened or picked, the big never comes up. We just keep backing up like they're not going to shoot the ball. That's how we lost that San Antonio game. Nance just let Chris Paul hit that three, right? But anyway, third shot, second quarter. Let me see if I can find it. I think I have this one. Here we go.
Magic did a good job containing Trae for 3 quarters in the first matchup last week, but not tonight. Trae's got 12 early. Magic back to work. Black off the glass.
Not engaging. Just like, let me play that one again so y'all can really see what happened.
Magic did a good job containing Trae for 3 quarters in the first matchup last week, but not tonight. Trae's got 12 early. Magic back to work. Black off the glass.
How nonchalant can you be? That was another 2 points that did not have to be scored. He just let them score that. Fourth shot, second quarter. Let's see that. Okay, this is the other one I have to download. I'm not sure why I didn't make it, but I'm gonna download it now. And as it downloads, I'll describe it. So let me find it first. Second quarter, fourth shot, right? Here you go. So off a turnover, Banchero runs the floor for a dunk. Now, man was there. Gay got there late. Well, I'm going to give it to man because at the end of the day, he could have fouled. Yeah, it's kind of early, but now it's the second quarter. And again, we had a 19-point lead going into the the second quarter.
Zachary lost the handle. Terrence Mann is back. And a dunk for Banchero.
See, like, man could have wrapped him up. Yeah, we could say we could have hoped Gay got that block somehow, but he didn't. But again, it's just the principle of not getting back on defense, really. That was a fast break, by the way. They had 26 points in fast break points, right? Fifth shot, second quarter. Anthony gets a pick. O doesn't step up. Anthony hits a wide open jumper. Here we go again. Fifth shot, second quarter, I believe. Is that right? Let's see.
Here at State Farm Arena. Cole Anthony. It's his first field goal tonight.
Okongwu didn't even contest the shot, which is another basic of basketball. You're not even going to contest the shot, get your arm up. You're not even going to get. You see what I'm saying? That was another 2 points. We lost this game by 6 points. It's the little things that kill us, guys. It's the little things. It ain't cool. But we're blaming Trae Young, though. Because how many of these so far have been on Trae and Trae alone? And it had nothing to do with Trae Young. Again, it didn't. It didn't. He had 38 points in this game. He had 6 assists, should have had 14, but players missed shots. 10 points in the fourth quarter wasn't made because of missed shots in the fourth quarter. Trae had 15 points in the fourth quarter himself. He had 2 assists. Should have had 8. Well, should have had 6 assists in the fourth quarter. 15.6 assists. But people missed wide open shots. But anyway, 6 shots, second quarter. Off of a Franz miss, Carter gets the board and dunks it.
There's such a thing when it comes to Trae.
Wagner. Daniels did a good job to get a hand up. Wendell Carter moves inside and dunks.
It is what it is on that one. 7th shot, second quarter, off a turnover. Banchero goes the length of the floor for another layup. Nobody stops the ball. I'm giving this one to Dyson.
You would take that kind of shot from Banchero, fade away with a hand in your face.
Trae, boy, wrapped up by Cole Anthony, and Cole was able to pry it loose. Banchero to the basket.
Gotta wrap him up, Dyson. You can't let him get a layup, make him hit the 2 free throws. But that was another fast break point. That's 2 points. How many fast break points have we given up so far, and we lost by 6, guys? I've just shown you 3 in a row almost. That's 6 points. Is that Trae's fault? Anyway, 8th shot, second quarter, another missed shot. Franz hits a shot on Niang.
You see the new guys still feeling their way. Logo 3 for Trae is no good. Wagner. Dotted line push shot is good.
9th shot, second quarter. Okongwu has Banchero. Banchero drives, passes an alley-oop to Carter. He misses it, but since Okongwu didn't block out, guess what? Another layup.
Trying to tip it in. Carter. Banchero comes up with it and lays it in.
Okongwu can't be looking at nobody but himself. He had to block out, and he didn't do it. 10th shot, second quarter. Remember, the Hawks had a 19-point lead at the beginning of the second quarter. 10th shot, second quarter. Banchero hits a jumper on Clint.
Anthony. Banchero thinks about the 15-footer and connects.
Well, he's starting to see the ball go down. Now he's able to step out and knock down a jumper.
Is that good defense? Y'all going to say that was better offense? Y'all sure about that? 11 shot, second quarter. Nobody stops the ball again. Anthony goes down the court past 3 players. I'm giving this one to the team because nobody on the team stopped it. Atlanta has a 51-48 lead now. That 19-point lead is almost gone.
Tough shot.
Anthony quickly lays it in.
Man, this is a 3-point game.
How about that?
12th shot. Anthony hits a shot on Clint. Clint didn't engage, just backed up. Screen has occurred. Anthony's now Clint's man.
53-48.
Yeah, again, he just knows how to play the game.
Pull up for Anthony.
Barbecue chicken, as Chuck would say, right? 14th shot. This shot ties the game now. LeVert has Franz at the top of the key. He gets screened. Franz drives on Clint. Clint is there in this case. Franz stops. And then Clint leaves Franz. Franz turns around and steps into a layup as Dyson also allows it. I want y'all to watch this because this one pissed me off. I'm giving this to Clint, though, because Clint had the angle. Clint had him. Clint was playing decent defense in this case. LeVert was behind him. So if Clint had just stopped and didn't go nowhere, they had him doubled, and Franz had a difficult pass to get out of there all of a sudden. But since Clint just left his man, he didn't have to. And the reason Clint didn't have to move, Clint moved because he was trying to get back on his man. But see, the possession didn't dictate that at that point. You had that man bottled up, and then you let him go. Game is tied after this. 14th shot, y'all. Second quarter. And I don't see it, so maybe I didn't download it. Let me see. There it is.
Thought he got fouled.
2-point ball game. Wagner goes up and ties the game.
And let me make something clear as well. LeVert shouldn't have been there either. LeVert should have switched to Clint's man. See, again, all the other teams in the NBA that are winning, they know you just switch. There might be a mismatch there, but unless they take advantage of that mismatch immediately, you can always switch back. But only when you got to, and that wasn't the time for Clint to go back. His man had been picked up since LeVert left as well. Remember that? I said that, right? Let me play it one more time for y'all. Watch when Clint picks up Franz. Look at LeVert's man. Look where Muhammad Gay is at.
Thought he got fouled.
2-point ball game. Wagner goes up and ties the game.
That's on Clint. Clint had no business leaving. 15 shots, second quarter. They had a lot of shots because we led them. Banchero steps into a three on Clint.
And Trae just keeps exposing their defense.
Banchero for the lead. Hits the three, and Magic go in front.
See, Nick, it doesn't matter what Trae is doing because we're going to just keep on giving up points. That's halftime, folks. So third quarter, first shot. Franz hits a shot on Dyson. Let's see if I can find the third quarter stuff. Here we go.
Wagner. What? Tough shot from the dotted line.
Nothing Dyson can do about that. That was just a good shot, right? Second shot, third quarter. Franz with another bucket, this time on Okongwu.
Carter dominating the rebounding at the moment. Wagner lays it in.
That's a tough, hard move there.
He just laid it up. Tough, hard move. That was just a layup. No resistance from Okongwu, unfortunately. Guess what? Here's another bucket given up by Okongwu in the third quarter. Third shot.
Anthony to Banchero. Malo dealing with Onyeka. And scores.
He is on one right now.
It gets worse. Here's a fourth shot. Third in a row given up by Okongwu. This is Anthony this time. Excuse me. Another layup. Third quarter, fourth shot. I don't see it. Third quarter, fourth shot. Here we go.
Here's Mogay. Corner three. No. Wagner outlets to Cole Anthony. Moves in on Onyeka and scores.
That was four shots in a row, 4 layups in a row, basically, and 3 of them on Okongwu. But it's Trae's fault we lost the game because that's 3 straight shots right there. 4 layups in a row, but 3 straight layups on Okongwu. That's 6 points right there. Trae Young didn't give up 3 straight points, 3 straight buckets, I should say. Okongwu did, but we're going to not blame that. We're going to blame that on Trae Young and his 38 points and 6 assists, though. He should have had 14, but people missed shots, right? 26 fast break points, but we're going to blame that on Trae too, right? I'm showing you this for a reason. Fifth shot, third quarter. KCP is in the game. He hits a 3.
69-63. Anthony knocks the pass away intended for Daniel.
It was a good look, but Anthony got back just in time.
Catch and shoot. KCP. Nothing but net. Timeout Atlanta.
6th shot. Nobody blocks out Carter again for another putback layup. Again, 58 points in the paint we gave up to the Orlando Magic in this game. I'm looking for the 6th shot. There it is.
Anthony goes to a fade. And Banchero kicks it out to Wagner. Gets it back. Shoots it over Gay, misses. Tipped good by Carter. He's been a difference maker tonight.
Because nobody blocks out. You can negate difference makers by simply blocking them out so they can't get the ball. We don't do it, though. 7-shot, third quarter. Banchero is cherry picking a little bit. He's guarding Trae on the perimeter. And upon the missed shot, I would say, yeah, Trae could have flashed with Banchero down the court and try to stop the ball. Okay, Fran passes it to Banchero, who lays it up. I'm gonna give it to Trae though. Although I shouldn't, but I'm gonna give these two to Trae because he was the one back there with Banchero at the time because of just how the play developed. But here it is. If I can find it. There it is.
Zachary bears in. Nothing there. Wagner to Banchero. He lays it in.
Oh, and the reason also is because Trae actually tried to stop the ball. So he had a choice. He either try to run with Banchero, who's already like halfway down the court, or he can try to stop the ball, maybe get Franz to travel or something, but it didn't work. And Banchero had another layup. 8th shot, third quarter. KCP gets a pick from Carter, and the Yang gives up the jumper. 8th shot, third quarter.
Looks at that big clock above the glass. 5 minutes now remaining in the third quarter. KCP off the Carter screen. Buries it.
Ninth shot. Barlow has Banchero now. Franz comes to set a fake screen. It's not a screen. It's a fake screen. Barlow should have stayed with his man, but didn't. He left. LeVert didn't engage, so guess what Banchero gets to do? Shoot another three. Remember, they only hit 6 threes in this whole game. Banchero had 3 of them. We lost by 6. Emphasis there. We lost by 6. They only hit 6 threes in the whole game. 9th shot, third quarter.
Barlow at 6'8". Out there on Banchero. Now the switch, and Banchero shoots the 3 over LeVert.
Communication. If there's not an actual pick, why'd you leave your man? Stay with your man. You can't assume a pick. And if you're going to anticipate, then switch completely then. So that way nobody is open, and we didn't do that. 10th shot, nobody blocks out again. Here's another layup. Look at where Clint is at. Pay attention. Pay attention.
Black sticks it back in.
Clint giving effort to 11th shot, third quarter.
Wagner. Little push shot drops.
He got that shot down. He's been
12th shot, third quarter.
Give him a little airspace here. Batadze with the screen. Wagner doubled. Out it goes to De Silva. 3-pointer good. Tristan De Silva.
Now that one is Trae. That's 3 points given up completely on Trae because he left his man. Left De Silva open, he hit the 3. Now at that point, fourth quarter, 90-81 is now the score. Now remember, this game, okay, I'll go back real quick. Remember, in this game, in the first quarter, the Hawks left 4 points on the board, passes from Trae, missed shots, alley-oop and a layup. Second quarter, 4 more points left on the board, 2 layups. Third quarter, 6, 7, 8 points. My bad. Wait a minute. My bad. Third quarter, it was 1, 2, 3, 12, 13, 14, 16 points. My bad. 16 points in the third quarter we left on the board from passes from Trae Young people missed. And then 10 more points in the fourth quarter. So keep that in mind because we're going into the fourth quarter now. Okay. So that being said, let me find it. Fourth quarter. That's the third quarter. Fourth quarter. Here we go. First shot. Fourth quarter. And again, these are not in order, so bear with me here. There it is.
You've done such great things in this game, and you continue to do that. So, hey, well deserved.
10 points for Anthony Black. How about getting a win, Nick?
So that was the first 2 points of the fourth quarter given up, and that was on Trae for sure. Black had him, had position and got him, right? So that's 2 points. 2 points. 2 points, right? Trae gave it up. Second shot, Anthony hits over Zach.
Clint Capella almost came up with that rebound.
Cole Anthony shoots it over Ricochet and hits.
Tough shot there.
Almost came up with the rebound. That's not enough. We need him to get the rebound. That's why he's there. Anyway, Anthony hits over Zach. Another 2 points. Here's Anthony's second shot in a row he's about to hit. This time over somebody else. Third shot, fourth quarter.
3.5 to play. Cole Anthony. Dotted line jumper is good. That breaks the tie.
That's his second shot in a row Anthony hit. Here's his third shot in a row. He gets a pick, and guess what? O doesn't step up, and he hits his third shot in a row. Here's the fourth shot of the fourth quarter, if I can find it. There it is.
2:47 left. Anthony again takes a three and bangs it in. Cole Anthony.
Okongwu has no reason to do this. It's his assignment now. He has to pick up, and we don't want to do it. His man is just going to be wide open. That's what we do. That's what we do here in Atlanta. He hit 3 shots in a row, folks, but we blame all of that on Trae Young. Trae Young gave up the first points of the fourth quarter, but what about the second shot and the third shot and the fourth shot? And how about this fifth shot I'm about to show you? Another shot given up by Okongwu. Fifth shot, fourth quarter.
Banchero takes a three over Onyeka and hits it. Malo Banchero with a huge shot.
Did Trae give up those 3 points there? Or did Okongwu? Sixth shot, fourth quarter. Again, nobody calls out the defense. Nobody picks up man. Nobody picks up Franz as he's coming up the court. And this wasn't even a fast break. Niang had Banchero. Okongwu had Carter. Trae had Cole. Dyson had Franz. But Franz darted, and instead of Dyson staying with Franz, he pointed as the whole team has no idea that nobody is not in the back court. This is completely on Dyson. And remember, we lost this game by 6 points. Remember that. As I try to find the sixth shot. Oh, this is the last shot of the quarter. How come? Oh, there it is.
Well, the Hawks battle back to get even, and now Wagner with a dunk timeout. That makes it 112-103 with 47.7.
See how embarrassing that is, that nobody knows who has who? Or nobody can pick up, or nobody can call anything out? That was Dyson's man. He just let him go. He just let him go like there was somebody behind him. Nobody has no awareness on our team, and that all goes back to coaching. I give that one to Dyson, though. And that was the last shot that Orlando hit. Now, when I do reviews, I don't include free throws, obviously. Okay, so here's the add up tally, I guess you can say. And I mentioned the free throws because Orlando had 26 made free throws in this game compared to the 19 that the Hawks had, and they shot 67% from the free throw line. So again, the Hawks lost this game by 6 points. We were 19 for 28 from the free throw line in this game. Did Trae miss all of those free throws himself? Trae gave up 9 points in this game. The team gave up 8 points. Mohamed Gay gave up 4, Man 6, Clint 17, Niang 8, Okongwu 20, Dyson 6, Zach 5, and LeVert 3. Clint gave up 17 points, and he barely played in this game. Okongwu gave up 20. Those are our two big men, and they gave up more points than anybody else on the team, but I'm supposed to believe it's Trae's fault. We lost this game by 6 points. Trae had 38 and 6, but it's Trae's fault. If we didn't have Trae and his 38, we lose this game by 25 or more, right? Did we lose because of Trae's defense? Even if I gave Trae the 8 points I gave to the team, that's still 17 points, right? Orlando scored 114. So tell me how, if Trae did give up 17 points by himself, how that lost this game. When he scored 38 and had 6 assists, he was responsible for 50 points himself. And don't forget, the 34 points that we didn't score off of passes from Trae because people missed their layups and open jumpers. 34 points were left on the floor from passes from Trae Young. He should have had 14 assists in this game. He ended up with 6. And I'm not even counting the wide open shots that didn't have nothing to do with a pass from Trae. There's so many shots that we miss in this game that don't make no sense. Clint was 1 for 6 in this game, and you know he can't hit no shot outside of 5 feet. So all of his was point blank. Clint alone lost this game, if you want to put blame on anybody. The minutes that he played, he gave up 17 points and then only scored 2. What about his turnovers? He scored 5 points off of his turnovers tonight. But again, he scored 38 and had 6 assists. Trae Young didn't have 10 points in this game. Then you might have an argument. Oh, Trae only had 10 points. He had 5 turnovers, and they scored 5 turnovers off of those turnovers. You know, they didn't score 15 points off of his turnovers. They scored 5. 5 whole points. They didn't score 12. They didn't score 13. They scored 5. For the amount of time that he passed tonight, that particular game, turnovers is not that bad at all. Because he keeps passing the ball, but people ain't hitting those shots. We left 34 points on the board, y'all. We just needed 3 shots to go in, and we win this game at home. We had a 19-point lead, and we blew that lead, and we still had a chance to win this game. But in the fourth quarter, we left 10 more points on the board from wide open shots generated from Trae Young. But we're going to blame Trae Young for scoring 38 and having 6 assists. That doesn't make any sense. Okongwu had 20 points that he gave up. Clint gave up 17 points in 18 minutes. 26 fast break points. That's another reason we lost that game. In the fourth quarter, 4 players didn't score in the fourth quarter as Trae had 15. That's another reason we lost this game by 6 freaking points. But we're going to blame Trae. Again, simply, we don't have enough to compete, unfortunately. Having Nance and Vic being gone, again, we made some trades and whatnot. We're down a lot of players. Right? JJ gone. You know, we're missing 4 players off the roster right now. And then as far as everybody else goes, the consistency part, right? We need everybody. We got to get it from everybody every night. It has to be like that. It is what it is now. Fortunately, we just don't have it. And because we won't coach the small stuff, blocking out, getting back on defense, switching, rotating, stopping the ball on fast breaks, picking up man, communicating. We won't do none of these things. All of those things right there, we would have won this game by 10 points. Easily. But we won't do it because the coaching staff don't care. Because if the coaching staff cared, when they call these timeouts to stop runs and stuff like that, instead of just calling a timeout just to stop a run, there'd be coaching to say, hey, big guys, block out. Because we're giving up 58 points in the paint right now. Right? Block out. Hey, stay with your man. Stay with your man. Don't do any, just stay with your man. Every possession, stay with your man. Don't leave nobody open. Call out pickups. If you lose your man, call it out so someone knows. Don't let people leak and get a layup. We gave up 26 fast break points, but there is no adjustments, guys. It's not happening because we would see it. We would literally see it every game, and we don't. We don't. The next game I will be reviewing is that Pistons debacle that we had no business losing that game either. Okay. Another game that people blame Trae Young on. They go through the first, second, third, and they go through the whole game and they say, well, this was the reason we lost this game right here. I just showed you a whole game, right? Think about this. I just showed you 4 quarters, a whole bunch of shots from the who is this we're playing? The Orlando Magic. Tell me how Trae Young lost this game. Explain it. You can't. You see what I'm saying? It's a problem that people have. It's a mentality of some sort. I don't know what to describe it as anymore. Well, I just showed you why we lost that Orlando game. And it really didn't have nothing to do with Trae Young. It didn't. Sorry. I'm sorry, it don't. Trae Young did his job in that game. We needed everybody else to do their jobs. We needed the people who were supposed to rebound. We needed the people who were supposed to hit shots. We needed the people who were supposed to block out. And it didn't happen. I can prove it to you. 58 points in the paint, 26 fast break points. That's how I know. Oh, also, besides that, don't forget, we also lost this game because we gave up 15 second chance points because we didn't block out. Offensive rebounds that we gave up. We only had 2 players that was hurting us, and we couldn't stop either of them. We didn't double team France, and we didn't double team Banchero. We just let them do whatever they doggone wanted to do. And they only hit 6 threes in the whole game, and we still lost a game that we hit more threes. You know how we like to just shoot the threes, right? Got to shoot the threes no matter if we're hitting them or not. We still lost a game where the other team shot 24% from 3, and we still lost the game. And we're going to blame that on Trae Young. That's just wild. Trae Young is the only NBA player averaging 30 and 10 right now in the NBA for the month of February. But we're blaming Trae Young for losses right now. I just showed you why we lost. I just showed you everything in this game. Showed it to you on the game film. I don't have to make it up at all. All right. So that being said, let me get out of here. Again, make sure you support by subscribing to the IMTM Worldwide Radio YouTube channel. It will help us out a lot. Tell other people who like Atlanta sports, not just the Hawks, because this is a Hawks program today, but we talk Braves, we talk Falcons, we talk Atlanta Vibe, Atlanta Dream, Atlanta United, Columbus Skyhawks, College Park Skyhawks, my bad. The new TGL team, Atlanta Drive, the golf team. We talk college sports, HBCU teams in Georgia. In Columbus, Georgia, where I'm at, we talk Columbus Clingstones, the baseball team, Columbus Storm, Columbus Lions, Columbus River Dragons, CSU, Columbus State University. We go over all of these teams on a regular basis. It's a lot, but we do it because we love Atlanta sports. So make sure you follow us again. We'll go back to here on Facebook and Instagram, IMTM Worldwide Radio. You can follow myself and Jordan on Twitter, my co-host, Intellect ATL or Jordan23 ATL on Twitter. Remember, we are on Twitch now, so make sure you follow us there. But make sure you subscribe to the IMTM Worldwide Radio YouTube page right there. And of course, tonight at 7 o'clock, you can listen to us on our 30-minute version of our show on Around the ATL on Sports Visions 92.1 FM. And that's on the TuneIn app. So make sure you go there and listen to the show tonight at 7 o'clock. If you didn't get to hear the interview from last week of Steve Holman from 92.9 The Game, the play-by-play announcer of the Atlanta Hawks, make sure you go to the YouTube channel and listen to that interview as well. It was a really good one. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. I'm going to get ready to start working on this Detroit Pistons review, so look out for that very soon. Until next time, though, always be watching, always be listening to Around the ATL. Y'all take care. Peace.
Dribble, pass, throw, catch, hit.